Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our featured bout here on ESPN2's Friday Night Fights, and it is brought to you by BMI Fort Worth, Texas, in association with Miller High Life and the Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino in Eagle Pass, Texas. This bout is sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, and the 3 judges assigned, scoring on a 10-point must system, are Rick Crocker, Joel Elizondo, and Gail Van Hoy. When the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action will be Ruben Guedion. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas, it's time for our main event. 10 rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting to my right out of the red corner, he's wearing white trunks with red trim and weighed in at 157.75 pounds. Coming to us from Navojoa, Sonora, Mexico, he has a professional record of 74 wins, 4 losses, with 63 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former 2-time champion of the world, Yuri Boy Campas. And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing black trunks with silver trim and weighed in at 157.5 pounds. A native of right here, San Antonio, Texas. He is undefeated with 27 wins, no losses, with 24 of those 27 wins coming by way of knockout. Damas y caballeros, please welcome the formerly ranked #1 junior middleweight contender in the world and still undefeated, Tony El Torito Ayala. Once again, your referee in charge now to give the instructions.
All right, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions, Campas? Any questions, Ayala? I'm going to caution you again. Obey my commands at all times.
Texas State Athletic Commission for tonight's main event. 3 knockdown rule in effect, no standing 8 count. Only the referee can stop it. Accidental cuts still go to the scorecards after 3 rounds are complete. People ask about Campas maybe on his way down. Tony Ayala says, I don't care what people say. I could cure cancer, AIDS, and the aging process. People will have their opinions of me. I live by my own code. I don't worry about tomorrow. I live for each day. Round 1 underway.
Campas will be his most dangerous early because recently a couple of things happened. He swells up from all the fights he's had. And sometimes he gives up in tough fights, like his last fight with Obakar. He quit on the stool. But it takes a lot to get him to that point. So he'll be dangerous early. He can back.
Campas with an 81% knockout ratio. All 4 of his losses have been knockout losses, but their names: Felix Trinidad, Jose Lopez, Fernando Vargas, and in his last fight against Obakar. Ayala 27-0, 24 knockouts, 7 first-round knockouts in his career. And the subplot after the Obakar fight, veteran trainer and good guy Miguel Diaz out of Las Vegas walked away from Campas. He said, young man, it's time to retire. But Campas fights on.
You know, the punch that everyone's looking for from Ayala, from both guys for that matter, is that left hook. They both like to use that left hook. And every once in a while you watch Campas, he'll leave a little bit of a slow left hand out there. The right hand could be effective. The right hand counter from Ayala. There it is. There it is again. Take what's there. Right hand is there.
And he mixes the left in for good measure. One of Campas's former trainers, the veteran Hall of Famer Lou Duva, says that if Ayala, and he worked with Tony as well, works the body on Campas, it'll be an easy night for Ayala.
Both these guys have the same strengths and the same weaknesses. They both like the body. They both like left hooks. They both can punch. Ayala is better defensively and technically, even at this point after a long layoff. Campas has always been easy to hit, but he's tough. Early, he's tough.
Short left on the inside. Sneaky punch from Campas. He knows every trick in the book. Ayala makes Campas miss on the inside. Good left hand from Yuri Boy. See Campas blocking the uppercut from Ayala.
Ayala, the bigger man, not using his size, laying on the ropes like this.
Final seconds of round one. Both guys have landed some good shots. Ayala the most effective.
Lane would like to have refereed Sunday.
Well, we're talking about finding out about the chin right at the end of the bell. A good left hook landed by Yuri Boy on that chin of Ayala. Maybe it was good. It was at the end of the round.
The two combined to land 26 power shots in round number one, according to CompuBox's count. 17 for Ayala, 9 for Campas. Ayala had control the first 2 minutes. Campas had a good final minute of the round. Take a look at the punch numbers in round one. 10 of 63 for Yuri Boy, 19 of 66 for Tony Ayala.
Ayala, the bigger man, as we talked about, shouldn't get trapped on those ropes. Maybe looking to counterpunch off them. Doing a little counterpunching as he takes a step and gives a little room to create room to punch. Hey, technically, the smarter guy, Ayala.
Good right hand by Campas on the chin of Ayala.
And Campas is going to be dangerous early.
And you worried about the whiskers of the 37-year-old Ayala, how much he had left there.
I would not have taken this fight at this point by Ayala. Doesn't mean he's not going to win it. I don't know how good my guy's chin is after all those years off. Physically, what is left? What has nature has left in that chin? I don't want to find out with a good banger.
Ayala showing some speed fighting off the ropes. Good left hand from Campas.
Anything dangerous and effective is going to come from that left hand from Campas. Ayala, both hands. Mostly left hook, both hands.
Both men wary and protective of uppercuts.
Hand speed advantage, Ayala. Even though he's been a bigger man his whole career. You know why? He has more pure talent. As a young kid, he had tremendous pure talent.
Short right from Ayala off the ropes. Good counter left hand from Campas.
You can hit Campas with uppercuts too on the inside.
Teddy seems to be protecting against that.
You're right, he's dropping his glove a little bit underneath his chin to protect against that. He knows that's the punch that can come when he's close.
Wide left to the body, maybe low by Campas.
Good round.
And these 3 minutes flew by. A little different than Coker and Mendoza.
ESPN presents Know the Game. DC United has been the only MLS team to play in every cup final since the league started back in 1996. DC United won 3 out of 4 final matches, losing only against Chicago in the 1998 MLS Cup. DC beat the LA Galaxy 2-0 in the 1999 MLS Cup, a rematch from the 96 final. Jaime Moreno and Ben Olsen scored the winning goals. Know the game.
Well, Tony Ayala nearly 17 years off. You get a look as compiled by CompuBox. Length of layup. George Foreman came back to win a title. Primo Carnera came back at the age of 45. Ayala back at the age of 37 now. Round 3 underway in what has been tremendous action through the first 2 rounds. There's the speed of Ayala.
He's the better man in that department. And he puts more punches together. Again, technically more sound, even at 37.
Of the 30 punches Yant landed by Ayala in round 2, all were power shots.
Campas comes, it's not complicated, comes straight in, takes a lot to give. The question, how much can he take and what can he give? And how soon can he give it?
Ayala lost his mouthpiece. I don't know if it came out from a punch or not. Low on the action. They'll put the mouthpiece back in. Ken, you know what the other thing is curious about this? This could be a real grueling 10 rounds. And I mean, let's face it, the competition Ayala's been in against in the 5 fights, he's only had 21 rounds. That's another factor. Stamina, conditioning at the age of 37.
What's going to come into play here is how the face holds up for Campas. Does he swell up? And his constitution. Does he give up if it starts getting tough late in the fight? He has done that in 3 of his losses.
Doubling up with that left hook to the body. They want him in his corner to work that body.
We talked about size. Campas been naturally a welterweight, moved up to junior middleweight. His whole career, the beginning part, welterweight. Ayala, bigger guy, always a junior middleweight and a middleweight.
Campas trying to double up with the hook. That left hand scored.
Ayala has to be careful he doesn't go defensive too long. He allows Campas to put punches together then.
So much has been made of the comeback of Tony Ayala, not only here in the San Antonio area in Texas, but across the country. And people have flocked to see him from 9,000-10,000 strong here tonight. But there's one thing that Tony Ayala has no interest in being, and that is a role model. Tony Ayala seems well-grounded, Teddy.
Very honest.
On a variety of topics, and well-spoken there. Very good action fight through 3 rounds. It is a toss-up. Both men have had shining moments. Good combination from Ayala.
The funny thing, you look, you can see the bigger guy is Ayala, but the advantage is his speed. His hand speed and even his mobility. Campas is one way, guys, straight in. Ayala can have a little advantage in what they call boxing. Get his punches off, move around, move to the side a little bit. The question will be if Ayala can keep that up.
Fans here in San Antonio trying to urge Ayala on. Chant of Tony.
Good setup there. Right hand to the body, then nice punches to the head from Ayala. That's what he always did well. The body always set the table by Ayala.
Well, through the first 3 rounds, this fight is 2-1. Could either be 2-1 Ayala or 2-1 Campas. It's been that tight.
What's very unusual here, I talked about it in our opening between the first and second round of our first fight. You expect a point like this in a guy's comeback to have a tough fight. But the funny thing is, this might be the toughest fight Ayala had even when he was at his best.
That's right.
That is very unusual in these kind of circumstances. He never was really tested in his first go-around.
Yeah, we showed you that graphic before, the long layoff when George Foreman was second with 10 years. He was a heavyweight champion of the world before his layoff. Ayala was the #1 contender.
22-0. The closest thing he came to a struggle in that 22-0 was against Mario Maldonado when he was dropped. The only time in Ayala's career. This could be dangerous in these spots by Ayala. I know he's trying to pace himself and then look for a spot, but he's allowing your boy to put punches together.
Ayala with a double left hand off the ropes. And he works the body. Doing a good job fighting off the ropes near the end of round 4. All right, there's a cut along the left eye of your boy Campas. The referee explains that it was from an accidental clash of heads. They would go to the scorecards after 3 rounds are complete. Tony Ayala, your boy Campas. Round 4 underway, scheduled for 10. We're in San Antonio, Texas. Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas. Glad you can join us here on Friday Night Fights. Great action through the first part of this fight, through the first 4 rounds.
Well, the first part of bad things has happened now for Yuri boy, Campas. He's been cut. And that's usually when he starts going downhill a little bit. We'll see how he stands up, having been cut now. His last fight, he got busted up, as we talked about with Overclock. And gradually got beaten down, physically and emotionally. In the end, wound up giving up, as we said earlier.
Campas trying to work the jab.
You have to come right back punching quick with Yuri boy, Bob. You can't go defensive too long because Yuri boy takes a picture when he punches. He poses when he punches. You come right back, you're going to catch him. You're not going to let him put punches together. You go defensive too long, hey, he's going to become a combination puncher. You don't have to let him be a combination puncher. But you can understand why Tony's going to go defensive. He wants to check everything out. He wants to make sure everything's working. He wants to see his defense. Plus, in his mind, he's thinking about pace, maybe a little bit.
There's some blood from the nose of Ayala.
There's no doubt if Ayala gets through this fight with a W, it will be a big development fight. Will improve him at this point. No doubt about it.
Hey, how much does this take away from Campas because of that cut? He's trying to stay on the outside more and box. It's not his game.
No, and the temperament I worry about. All of a sudden, he's not fighting that determined fight he was fighting earlier.
Ayala spotted along. Lisa Ayala and Tony were married before he went to jail. They were then divorced after 6 years while he was in jail. Then they remarried. And Tony credits her with really putting his life back together. He said she was the one that held my hand and gave me a hug in my time of need. There's some swab and some cotton in the corner of Campas as they work on that cut on the left eye. Round number 6 underway, scheduled for 10. Great action fight, a lot of power punches. Neither man has been down. Both guys had an opportunity to rock each other. You see Campas pawing at his left eye where the blood continues to trickle.
Now it's probably time for Tony to step it up a little bit. It was a change that last round because of the cut and the attitude of Campas. And knowing the history, you know, Campas, that he has been discouraged in fights recently. Step it up a little bit.
You know, at the end of the last round, as he went back to his corner, Campas kind of shaking his head, a little frustrated with that cut. Steady scorecard through 5. And you have it 49-47.
Well, Bob, there's been 3 times in the career of Campas that he's given it up. Against Jose Lopez in 96, Fernando Vargas in 98, and his last fight against Obakar. Finished on the stool. And you know what happened before he gave it up? He started to get busted up.
Tony's wife, Lisa, showing good head movement. You wonder, though, if maybe with those things that you mentioned, Teddy, especially in the last fight with Obakar and with Miguel Diaz leaving Campas, that maybe Yuri Boy has more resolve, although the blood worsening a bit.
That's a good point, Bob. Pride. Pride can come into the factor here. 2 Mexican-American fighters, no doubt about it. Little extra pride on the line.
Now it looks like Ayala might be cut on the right eye. Not sure.
Step back. Let's go.
I'm not sure if it's Campas's blood or no. I think Ayala might be cut on the right eye.
Oh, it's been a long time since Ayala's seen his own blood. Let's see how it affects him.
Not sure if it is, Teddy. It could be Campas's blood. Good combination off the rope from Ayala.
See, this is where Ayala should not allow Campas to get punches together. You come right back punching like that with Campas, you're going to break up any combination from Campas because Campas is right there to catch. Even when he's throwing, he's posing.
They pound away at the end of round 6. The bell tolls for round number 7. Tony Ayala, Yuri Boy Campas. Ayala is not cut along the right eye. He may have a nick in his left ear, but a lot of the blood on Ayala's face is Campas's from that cut left eye. Some swelling under the left eye of Ayala.
This is becoming an intriguing fight. Questions to be answered. How much does Ayala have left? How far will he go if this fight is tough? How far will he reach? And Yuri Boy, how far does he want to go? As long as he's being given confidence, Campas that is, he will go further. And he's being given confidence in spots.
Ayala warned for hitting on the break. The corner of Campas wants him to hook to the body. And there he does. He hooks to the body. Ayala doesn't like it. Tony responds. Nice combination by Ayala. It's not a bad thought to go with a 37-year-old's body.
No, it's not. Especially when you're a good body puncher like Yuri Boy Campas is. Can't go to the body if you're not good at it. If you're good at it, hey, there's another good body shot. 2 in a row.
Yeah, one right in the middle and then a left hook.
Some choices being made by Ayala right now. Some thinking being done. Some reaching down to be done. Boy, oh boy, he's going to be tested, and he's being tested tonight. As long as Yuri Boy came to fight, you knew this was going to be dangerous.
Campas thumps a right hand off the ribs of Ayala.
No punch, let's go.
You know what? He's not giving up right here, Yuri Boy. You know why? He's got a guy in front of him that he can still hit. Even if he's getting hit, he can still hit the guy. There's hope for him. Those other guys he's fought, he wasn't doing a lot of connecting with them because of his style.
Right. Like Carr gave him movement too. That frustrates a guy.
That will take hope away from you when you can't hit the guy. When you can hit a guy, you can hang in there.
Some good body work here in the round by Yuri Boy Campas, and he has Ayala on the retreat. Left and right hooks to the body. Testing the 37-year-old's midsection. Ayala trying to rally, but a good round 7 for Yuri Boy Campas.
The website is so important. We use it all day, every single day.
It's great to see who the scoring leaders are.
The worldwide leader in sports.
Well, welcome back to San Antonio.
Seconds out. Let's go, let's go.
Very good round 7 for Yuri Boy Campas. Campas threw 104 punches to Ayala's 43. 61 more punches thrown by Campas. He took the fight to Ayala, and Teddy, he's mixing in a consistent diet of body punches.
He's an experienced guy, Campas. He's been active his whole career. 78 fight career, never off more than 7 months. He has hope here. He sees it, and he's getting more confident now, not less. He's pushing Ayala downhill. He sees a little hesitation in Ayala, little doubt.
Ayala swollen under both eyes.
He's doing what an experienced guy should do. Pushing the guy who has stopped punching. Finding out if he can push him a little more.
Teddy, I think the body work in round 6 took away some of Ayala's resolve.
And there was a spot earlier in the fight when Ayala had the edge, and he didn't push it. He's probably sorry right now.
Let's go, great. Let's go.
There's more uncertainty right now from Ayala. He hasn't done this for 17 years. He's not sure of how to feel and act in this situation. Campas has always been his own choice. He knows how he can act. He's been busy, he's been active. It's up to him how he wants to act. When he hasn't acted well, it's been his choice.
And a left hand by Ayala. Campas steps right back in.
Let's go, no punching. Right, step back. Let's go, step back.
Surprised Campas is not throwing more body punches.
A lot of uncertainty going on with Ayala right now. And you're right. It's not a matter of what Campas can do, it's how much he does do.
And there he just taps Ayala to the body. Left hand from Campas. Another left hand to the chin. There's the right hand.
Yeah, Campas should be really going to work here. It's there for him.
Another thing you have to remember, Campas is a former champion. Ayala is not.
As we said, toughest fight in the career, not the comeback, the career of Ayala. And that's a tall order when you consider the guy's been off 17 years.
Double left hand by Campas. Ayala trying to get away from the leather from Yuri Boy. 2 more rounds to go. Tremendous action in San Antonio. Teresa Weatherspoon at the buzzer at 3. Crowd is absolutely stunned.
Tonight on ESPN.
Tony Ayala is not continuing, Teddy Atlas. His corner, his father telling the referee, Ruben Carrion, that he has a broken left hand. It happened in round number 3. And the fight is over, and Campas is going to be a winner.
Well, we talked about somebody possibly giving up, but we didn't know it was going to be that guy. And you know what? It's not something that should be a tremendous surprise, because he has had nothing to get him ready for a real tough fight. It was just a matter of whether or not Campas would fight a tough fight, and tonight he did.
Campas goes over to Ayala, duck Teddy. Some cups of beer have come flying to the ring, unfortunately. But your boy Campas lands 166 of 676 punches and body work starting in round number 6. Ayala 170 of 511.
You could see, I'm not saying his hand's not hurt, but you could see Ayala being discouraged by the body punching and the relentlessness of Yuri boy. And you don't know if the hand is broken. Not until there's an x-ray taken. There's no way you can know.
Teddy, I've been informed. Our producer Rob Bonner has told me one of the judges had it like my card, 76-76. And the other 2 judges had Campas ahead, 77-76.
That's how I had it. I had it 77-76 Campas.
And you hear the emotion of Tony Ayala. The pain.
Mike. We gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
Tony.
Let me look at it.
Okay.
Tony, how you doing? How you doing? Where is the body? In the rib?
Right, Lisa.
The tough part of this business.
You see Ayala, his right eye swollen, nearly shut. His left eye nearly closed.
Or send him off over to the Knicks, or either one, okay?
But Ayala suffers a broken hand, cannot continue.
Essentially, I want to do this to him. You wrap him like you normally do in here without the...
Now you hear the doctor saying he wants the hand wrapped.
Okay. All right. You going to be able to do that for him?
Not a lot of work done in the corner with the end swell.
Fighting with one hand, man.
Before it ever got to this point, as the swelling was starting to increase round by round.
Give me the tape. Give me the...
Tony Ayala not able to answer the bell for the start of round number 9. Campas was ahead on 2 of the judges' scorecards by a point. One of the judges had it even. Campas landing 143 of 588 power shots, and Teddy in round number 6. He started a steady diet of body attacks, and that slowed Ayala down. Now Ayala waving his cap to the 9 or 10,000 strong here at the Freeman Coliseum. What a performance by both men.
It was a terrific fight. And I know it's easy to say now, but Campas was just the wrong guy to...
In Las Vegas, getting set for